The state of the atmosphere is called the weather. It is what occurs in the sky. The sky may be used to predict the weather. Every day brings new changes to the weather. It comprises hail, snow, hurricanes, wind, rain, and lightning, among other things. Weather patterns are directly influenced by the sun's energy and angle, which also affects the temperature and air pressure in the sky. The state of the atmosphere at a specific location and time is called the weather. Every day the weather varies according to the amount of sunshine, heat, cloud cover, wind, and rain. Weather is greatly determined by climate and season. Weather may be classified into 5 categories: sunny, overcast, windy, rainy, and stormy. Sunny days are often enjoyable since most people like to engage in outside activities while the sun is shining. The sun may shine through and maintain the temperature when there are no clouds in the sky. It's not always warm on sunny days. In fact, depending on the season, they may be really cool too. The sun's rays cannot reach the surface of the earth when there is cloud cover. On a gloomy day, it may seem warm because the clouds trap heat near the surface. A massive vapor cloud is made of water. Although clouds and rain are frequently connected, overcast days do not always indicate wet ones. When the temperature lowers, water vapor in the clouds cools and condenses to produce raindrops on a rainy day. But be prepared for a windy day when a warm air mass rises to the sky and cold air rushes to fill the void. When air is forced into narrower vacuum gaps, wind gusts are created. The weather is stormy when there is a lot of rain and wind. There are occasions when lightning and thunder accompany a storm. Thunder is a loud, rumbling sound caused by air that has heated up, quickly expanding. Unseen factors including wind, sun radiation, humidity, and air pressure all affect the weather. The planet is surrounded by a layer of air that is around 15 miles thick. We refer to this covering as the atmosphere. The troposphere, the lowest layer of the atmosphere that is 6 to 10 miles deep, is where all of our weather occurs. Together, the sun and the air's moisture create clouds, which lead to thunderstorms and rain. There are winds because to these meteorological conditions. The weight of air causes the wind to blow. The force behind the mobility of water in our atmosphere is the sun. The term water cycle or hydrologic cycle refers to this flow of water. It is associated with the continuous movement of water in the atmosphere. The water cycle involves the following processes: transpiration, condensation, runoff, and precipitation. The interactions between air masses are the main factor causing the many forms of weather. A vast expanse of air with similar properties is called an air mass. Hot and cold air masses are the two primary categories. Areas of hot air moving in the same direction are known as hot air masses. Areas of cold air moving in the same direction are known as cold air masses. A front is the region where two or more air masses converge. A cold front forms when cold air pushes beneath a warm air mass. When warm air is forced over a cold air mass, it cools and condenses, bringing about a downpour and a moderate temperature. A warm front is created when warm air passes across cold air. Warm air rises, forms clouds, and eventually condenses as snow or light rain. Although the actual cause of lightning is unknown, scientists think that as ice and water droplets collide in the cloud, positive and negative electrical charges are created. Lightning is a lightning bolt produced by the flowing electricity. The air around a lightning strike becomes heated by the lightning and expands explosively. That's how thunder creates its thunderous, rumbling sound. A lightning bolt's center can have air as hot as 54,000 degrees Fahrenheit inside of it. That is almost 6 times hotter than the sun's surface. The weather has an influence on people's everyday decisions and actions, but it particularly impacts those whose job is heavily dependent on the weather. The weather has a major impact on bus drivers, farmers, construction workers, and pilots. In the past, people searched plants and animals for clues about the weather. Cows lie down, pine cones open, frogs croak more quickly, ants form a line, and sheep's wool uncurls before it rains. Before the invention of technology, people also used cloud analysis to foretell. Typically, a thermometer is used to measure temperature. A barometer is used to measure air pressure. Precipitation is measured with a rain gauge, while wind speed is measured with an ammeter. Clouds are photographed by satellites from orbit. Radar displays the location and amount of rain, and computers import and export information for meteorologists to review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more educational videos.